and welcome back to the channel where I'm going to show you off my second little junk journal that I've made this year. So this is a literal scrap junk journal. I messed up a bit on the signature shows. As you can see, it pops out a bit at the bottom. However, the idea behind this one is I had a box. I believe it was a chocolate box, and I specifically wanted to make just a small junk journal that was just some of my leftover scraps of. So this is from when I first tried to make a Sokotano. Yes, and the glue that I used wasn't great. This grey is the final fabric that I used for my Sokotano cosplay, and this is just some leftover ribbon that obviously joins over the top, but was given to me by a friend because I asked for a load of scraps for like paper and ribbon and all that kind of stuff, and they very kindly gave me that because my whole aim behind these junk journals is I recycle stuff that people don't use and things like that. So yeah, that's why there's this fabric is from a cosplay that is left over. Just as an example, I know you've seen this already. Oh, watch everything fall because I need to sort out my shelving unit. This is all bits of paper, as you know, that I've used from like any leftover scraps from any point in any of my other crafting journeys, and this is just leftover lace from another project. And I always use scrapbook paper because for years everybody, all my friends and family, bought me scrapbooks, so I had hundreds of A3 scrapbooks, literal. And I didn't want to just give them all away to charity, so I turn them into junk journals and then I give them to people so that they can reuse them. Okay, so we've just got some of that handmade paper that I made about 2 years ago on my channel, I believe. Yeah, it was about 2 years ago. I finally used the last of that. This is just a lovely owl that came from an alchemy paper pack, and then yeah, just this is from a paper pack that I don't really get them from Amazon anymore, but I did when I first started. And I made sure to do pockets on the inside because I didn't do that last time. So yeah, like I said, these are just every now and again I just print off pages from just to keep my printer going, because if you don't use your printer at least once a month, it's gonna clog, and I found that out the hard way. So I print off things like this, just a page if I'm not using it. This was from the Galaxy junk journal that I made that I did a couple of years ago, and I just did it in. The good thing about these scrap junk journals is that I can use whatever scraps I literally want. And just for example, this piece here was just a long piece strip that was too much to throw away, so I just made a little ghost girl with some black cardstock because I had some black card left over from another project. This is a tag that I've used some more black on, and then also I've just used some stickers. Okay, again, another little piece of leftover paper that I've just turned into a tuck spot and a writing spot. Now this again was a printed thing which I've just backed so you can write on it. This was one of my witch casket, when I used to get witch caskets. This is one of the plaques that backs out the enamel pins that I used to get. I've just put a sticker over the eye so that you can't see the hole, and then just backed it out with some coffee dyed paper. This again was just something that I printed from to keep the printer going, but I turned it, because it was on really thin paper, I've turned it into a pocket. This was a really nice chocolate bar that my friend got me from Iceland, funny enough. And I didn't want to throw it away, so I backed it out with coffee paper so there can be notes made on this one. In it goes. Just another blank page. Again, some of my scrapbook ribbon that I make every now and again. I haven't needed to make this because I've still got like a meter left. And then another piece of scrap paper. Another one of the ghost photos that I did that I also again backed out again. And as you can see, it's another one of my witch casket. But I didn't cover the hole on this one because it's too pretty. But I did back it out so you can write on it. Again, just a leftover piece of paper, a written strip with a little design. Now this was originally for another junk journal, but it fell out of the junk journal when I gave it away, so this is now for this. Load of stickers, and then another one of the printed pieces, but I backed it out with just some notebook cards. So this I just stuck these together just so that you can like mount photos or something. Again, this is a scrap piece of card that I've now turned into a belly band. I love Florence and the Machine, but I have got rid of a lot of my CD cases, and I didn't want to just get rid of the beautiful books, especially when you've got pictures like this. So again, I've backed it out so you can write on it. And again, another little printed piece all backed out. Watch me not be able to put it back in. Again, more leftover pieces, just randomly kind of. This is a tag that I've actually covered with this and this, so you can write on it. This is a tarot card that I got from a junk journal seller. I bought one of their surprise packs of junk journal pieces, and this was in that. And it hasn't really fit with anything that I've made so far, so it's going in the scrapbook. Here's that other side of that one page, which I've just made. Maybe this is an eclectic vampire that's just kind of like had... Ooh. Yeah, an eclectic vampire. I've made another tuck spot with some writing space just there. And again, just another printed piece. But this one was a clothing tag that I've just used some stickers and some ribbon to make a nice little tag for. And then another little tuck spot. Again, just used another leftover tags. I do take a lot of clothing tags off friends and families when they buy new stuff, so that I can recycle them, because a lot of people don't, obviously. And then we're at the very, very back, where again we've got just another grimoire piece, some coffee dyed paper, but also just something, a little silly something. I did this one kind of wrong, because normally I put like a writing bit on the back, but not this time, so you can like put a sticker or something on the back there. And then yeah, that is this scrapbook junk journal, the first one of 2024. What I try and do is I do a themed junk journal, and then I do a scrap one to use up the scraps that were in this one. But this one also has a lot of the galaxy and my gothic one, because I did that gothic vampire-y kind of one. I'm currently working on, just so you can see, where is she? I did a galaxy, I did a galaxy one a couple of years ago, and I've just started really working on doing one of those again, because I really enjoyed making that. So this is like a bit of the first signature for that one. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.